If you are looking for 10 great drought tolerant perennials, keep watching this video. It is August 2023 at the filming of this video, and many of us here in Texas and probably many other southern states are on the garden struggle bus. For us in Texas, it's been nonstop triple-digit heat for almost 3 months, and a lot of us are on water restrictions. And so I've had a lot of things die in my garden, but I've had several plants really do well, and I wanted to share those with you because as you prepare to plant for the fall or even next spring, I wanted to help you be a little bit more strategic about things that are going to really make it through these types of summers. All of these plants are Texas natives, and most, if not all, are rated for zones 6 through 9, meaning that they can handle this triple-digit heat through the summer, but also they can handle those occasional freezes that we tend to get in Texas as well. So keep watching. So the first up is Zexmenia, and this is a yellow flowering perennial shrub that flowers through the summer. It's compact in growth habit, reaching about 3 by 3 feet in height and spread. Lovely. It's my first year with my Zexmenia, and I think I might replace several of my Rudbeckia or black-eyed Susans with this particular shrub. Wrights skullcap is an evergreen shrub that flowers these beautiful purple flowers from spring through summer, stays under about 1 foot in height and spread, so really excellent border option. And currently I've got some Angelonia that are the same color in several border spots that really aren't performing at all despite being sun-loving plants. And I think next year I might replace those Angelonia with this. Texas Lantana has these beautiful yellow and orange blossoms from summer through fall, and they get about 5 to 6 feet in height and spread, though you can prune them down to be pretty compact. There are several invasive options out there, so try to keep it to the Horrida or Urticoides varieties to keep it native. If you found this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing and liking. It does help other viewers like you find this channel. Thanks. Flame acanthus is a perennial shrub that flowers summer through fall, and it gets about 3 to 5 feet in height and spread, though it generally tends to be taller than it is wide. It has these little orange tubular flowers that hummingbirds and bees absolutely love. Gulf moly or muhly, not really quite sure how to say it, is a perennial grass that gets about 3 to 5 feet in height and spread. And it has these beautiful purple plumes or flowers in the fall, roughly around October. This is on the western side of my house, and as you can tell, it's doing great. Autumn sage is another great evergreen option that flowers spring through fall, gets about 3 feet in height and spread. Mine is doing great, but not currently flowering, probably because it's so hot. But the plants themselves, I have several of these, are really doing terrific with minimal watering. Mealy Blue sage is a perennial herb that flowers spring through fall, gets about 3 to 4 feet in height and spread, though I did have one get about closer to 4 to 5 feet because it was real happy. I did cut these back mid-July just to help them be a little less leggy. Esperanza is a perennial shrub that flowers spring through fall. It gets about 3 to 6 feet in height and spread. This is my Esperanza's first season in the ground, and no flowers to show right now, but it has been flowering pretty much nonstop until recently, so it's probably just preparing for another flush of flowers soon. Crossvine is a self-clinging vine that is also an evergreen. It flowers primarily in the spring, though it might give you some flowers through the rest of the growing season. Both my crossvines in the ground and in the planter did totally fine through the winter. Turk's cap is a perennial shrub that flowers summer through fall, gets about 5 feet in height and spread, though sometimes can reach 9 feet with its flower spikes. This is a very versatile plant that can actually grow in full sun and deep shade. Next two perennials made the honorable mentions list, primarily because they were a little bit more water needy than the previously listed plants, but they're still excellent options. Greg's mistflower is a particular type of mistflower that grows only about 2 to 3 feet in height and spread. It flowers spring through fall. It does take sun to part shade, And all mist flowers, as I understand it, can be pretty aggressive, so they spread fairly readily within your garden beds. Just something to keep in mind. Gaura is a perennial herb that flowers spring through fall, can get up to about 5 feet in height, and takes full sun to part shade. Here you see I've got mine planted like a border perennial, but really it should be in the back because it is so tall. And so this particular Gaura, and then I've got another one here, I plan on transplanting those in the fall more towards the back of one of my flower beds. Hang in there, fellow gardeners. We are in the home stretch of summer. Hopefully this video has given you 12 great drought-tolerant options for your future landscape needs. Y'all take care.